Hi, welcome to setup number 2 in the basement. We have this old PC, well, that's the PC, an old TV, and this is a great setup for my son with his old dusty PlayStation. So that's where he comes and hangs out. But we have here also a machine that boots in BIOS, and I want to share all the knowledge you can have and understand this way of booting. So again, we start with a button up there. Need to figure out the buttons in here, and it's going to be escape, boot menu. Okay, loading boot menu. A little bit difficult to make videos since it's that big screen. So it says what you want to boot from, but in case of getting into, I don't need this one, but it's an interesting thing to show you anyway. So if you have different devices, if I would have brought a USB, it would be in here and it would be showing, and then you boot from USB. I wanted to boot actually in my BIOS setup, so I'm gonna retry. So escape is not the right button, so let's watch and see what it is. So if you're fast reader, F10 is the setup, and F11 is system recovery, but that's for Windows. There is no Windows on there anymore, my friend. I deleted everything. So sorry about the jitter. I see the jitter on my machine here, but it's the knowledge that's important. Let's move a little bit back and put this keyboard on my knees. Might be much better for you to see. So moving with arrows is always the key. Looking for and going over everything, and I say, okay, fine, nothing here. Power. After execute failure, here we have an important thing. Virtualization technology is enabled, meaning that I can use VirtualBox or VMware. And again, here this element of boot device priority, we can say we want to boot from hardware or CD-ROM or floppy and change the priority. So I've only set hard drive group, and then I go to save and exit in the corner. It's F10. That's that one. We save the configuration and we exit now. Now I'm not going to press anything, but you see here this escape, F10, F11. So every machine has some kind of code to get into. But the problem is these laptops the students have at school, they don't even show that there is a possibility to get into the BIOS or the UEFI. So you really need to guess, escape, F2, F8, delete. Or you Google and you say it's an HP blah blah blah, and then you look for BIOS keyboard shortcut and you see if you can find out what it is. So this is how ArcoLinux looks on a big screen. I think it's full HD, I don't know what it is. It's an old, very old TV that we got rid of and said, okay, you can use it to game. So what do we have here? Quick view. Oh, look at that. It's already version 6.6.1 ArcoLinux. So we've tested with our Arch merge to ArcoLinux. I've tested all of my PCs and I thought this one wasn't, but it is. So this is still an Intel 2, so dual core I suppose, quad, blah blah blah, at a very low speed. Mine in upstairs at 4 point, etc. But it has also an NVIDIA GeForce 8500 GT, so great for NVIDIA tutorials. So that concludes our video about BIOS.